Let's see if you guys can see me. There we go. Perfect. Hi, everyone. Well, oh, there is some people. Awesome. I'm just going to do the organizing here because this is how it works. Before I do a karmic reading, I have to make sure I have the energy here, right? So I pulled out like the nice deck and I'm like, let me see what comes out when I ask about the karmic right now. And I said, what is the current karmic situation? And the card that came out was separation. So I knew it's time for the karmic reading. I just have to clear the energies for all of the cards though. Put that on top there. It might take like 2-3 minutes. I don't know, but I got to do what I got to do. And then people can come on and we can do the reading. I'm really excited. So I'm not sure. I wish I could see you guys. I'm facing a different way right now. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. You guys are awesome. And like, I'm just curious right now exactly how everyone else is doing. Because I will tell you, things are going down in my life. Like, energy is crazy. I'm in my head nonstop right now. I actually was able to calm down recently, like an hour ago. I spoke to someone, and when I speak to this person, it's like an instant calming effect, which is not a good thing because I don't need to be dependent on someone's freaking voice or whatever it may be to calm me down. But the energies have been through the roof, so much to the point that I was having severe like anxiety at one moment. I was at my place cleaning it up. I'm at my grandma's right now, but I went back to my place to tidy up and to do something on a Sunday and just like clear my mind because I'm in my head. And I just remember that deck I brought a deck back with me. And because my energy was so strong and it was kind of angry, to be honest, like it was just full of confusion. I had 2 pictures fall off the wall, and that has never happened before. 222. That looked like that stayed there for friggin' 2 seconds, not 1. And I'm like, the second time I knew what, it wasn't the same picture, it was a different one. But when I heard the noise, I was in my bedroom and it just fell. The first one, the big one, all over my table. Like it's never happened before ever since it's been put up. And then when that happened, I'm like, Jen, you got to calm down. I knew it. I'm just like, this has got to calm down now. There was just too many things that were happening just like that. I had a light bulb fall on my head. I'm not even joking. And it cut my head a little bit. You'll see it tomorrow. I want you guys to see the cards kind of now. But yeah, I had a light bulb in the garage fall on my head. I'm not even joking. It just like dinged and it was such a soft, it was a plastic light bulb. The reason it cut me is because the way it broke, like this is how psycho it's getting out there. I suggest you stay home if you can. The way the bulb broke, it separated from the metal piece. It was a nice soft plastic light bulb, shouldn't have hurt me at all, but it separated from the metal piece and there was 2 sharp little wires sticking out. And yeah, I felt it ding me in the head, but I like touched my head and there's blood. And I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know. I'm just like, that's never happened to me. I've never been hit in the head with a light bulb. Are you kidding me? It just seems like something you would see in a movie because, it's like ding, 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 like, something's here now. Hello. I was clearing my space. I threw out so much stuff out of my place. Ever since I've been at my grandma's in this open space, I guess my energy's shifting, or maybe it's just the shifting of energies. And I threw out I filled up the bins. People are going to get mad. There's no space for their stuff. I think it's garbage day soon. I threw out my whole desk, guys. I'm bringing this little setup to my place and keeping it simple. And it's my grandma's stuff. So I'd much rather have her memories. And I'm going to use her lamp and, her lamp that my dad bought her. So it's just nice to have that stuff with me. So we're almost ready. So the first card being separation, I'm like, I got to start now. I just got to start now and just get you guys on here to see what the heck is going on with this karmic situation right now. It's been a couple days. I'm really curious on top of it. And to pull, and I never use the Lover's deck to like get an energy for the karmic situation. It's 90% positive in that deck, and they get the separation card. Well, yeah, they are getting into separation. It is coming. Keep that in mind. People are in separation with their karmics now because they're busy focused on other things. And to be honest, I just feel when I look at this card, and I felt it from the beginning when I saw it first, it's like something like he's saying like, because he's not even, let me put this right, he's not even holding his heart really. Like, you know, he's not, well, whatever, his chest. But what I felt he was saying is, it's not in my heart anymore. Like, his heart isn't in it. So this is where it begins. There's a separation. Is it happening right now? Is it about to? We'll find out and see. You know, one thing I do pick up with these two cards underneath here, even three. Wow, this can just go on big time. Is like, the woman, the karmic woman, or whoever, the feminine energy here is still continuing to try and make a bit of an effort. She's trying to stay optimistic or at least come across. She's trying to kiss someone's ass. Like, in a sense, like she's like really like offering him anything he wants right now here. She's asking for forgiveness and saying she's learned a lesson or she's learned her lesson. And she's bringing up the family as well. So, you know, we have a family or we're going to have a family or who knows what she's saying, right? But this is what's going on. And we'll start here. So let's just see. This table moves a little bit. Let's actually pick a card for the overall energy from this deck for the karmic. That's what I said the first time. I said, what's the overall energy for the karmic situation? 29. This one looks very interesting. Okay, 29. It's very weird. I feel like the card at the bottom of the deck is like staring me down. I'm going to check that out after. 1 second. Okay, 29. Reflection, overthinking, and peace. There are times in life when we just need to stop and reflect on where we are on our path. There is no sorrow here, just a need to have a goal, something to plan for and look forward to. Meditation, visualization may be needed to calm the mind and give you some guidance. Let's just stop here, like start, whatever we want to say. Not only are our minds going crazy right now or like overworked right now with this whole energetic flow going on, but so is their minds going crazy as well. And yeah, of course, meditation can help everyone. But someone here, I'm not sure who yet, I really want to check out this card after, is planning. Have a goal. You just need to have a goal. They're making a plan. Okay, let's see what else. Whatever you need to do to relax, find the time to do it. When days are overloaded with the demands of modern life, it can be stressful, and sometimes we need permission to be kind to ourselves. I just got the message as I was reading that, and what it is the karmic is, this karmic is trying very hard to get this masculine to stay. There's a separation either right now or about to happen, and basically she's saying to him, you need time like to yourself. You need to do things on your own. Like, you know, like relax and go do this and go do that. She's just trying to get him to stay home and to be there right now because she knows it's serious. There's serious separation on the horizon. Now, 26, I don't know. I just feel like this was calling me, just looking at me, whatever this girl's about. Let's check it out. The philosopher's soul, determination, instincts, and change. You are a free spirit, and when your wings are clipped, you feel frustrated and anxious. You are about to break free from a familiar pattern in your life, and more importantly, you will find out very soon who you are meant to be and what your purpose is. You have felt for a while that the change was coming, and with a quiet, hungry aggression, you will secure the goal that you seek. You are destined for great things, and there is a sense of determination about you. Nothing will stop you reaching your goal. As you embrace new opportunities, you must go in with your eyes wide open, as things may not be as clear cut as first seen. Trust your instincts and you will not be wrong. That said, the future looks rosy, so nip any negative thoughts in the bud. I never knew it was in the bud. I thought it was in the butt. And begin to plan for a new opportunity. Oh my gosh, my whole life I thought it's like nip it in the butt. Begin to plan for a new opportunity. I'm not sure who you guys think that this one's for. All I know is she was like calling me out, like read me, read me. So that's a good message. The Philosopher's Soul, number 26, determination, instincts, and change. That's actually a really important message as well. Things are not as they seem. So for some of you out there seeing, and I'm saying that just because I actually read a similar quote today. So I know that's a message to make sure I bring up. Things are not as they seem in many different ways, but I'm thinking because we're doing the karmic reading right now, if you may see pictures on social media or you may see anything, and you think it looks like, someone's extra happy, things may not be as they seem. So what's the overall energy here? Let's begin between this couple. Let me clear this. Clear this. Keep this on here. We keep this on here. Anything to know right off the bat. So I just felt the urge to pull one from here. There's a man, and it's where I stopped the deck here too, okay? 4 of Pentacles. And the card is called Thoughts. So this is going to be read for the collective. This can go many different ways. But right off the bat, what I see is this man, no matter what it is he's doing, he's thinking hard right now. He's thinking, how am I going to do this? Money. What's going to happen with the money? What is the best plan for this situation? And it's like he's overdoing it. It's like in one hand, he has a cell phone. In the other hand, he has a pad of paper and a pen. He has a book tucked nearby. He is just in really, really, really hard thought right now. And lucky him, he's feeling it like the rest of us. Okay, give us more about the overall energy here. There may have just been a fight. And look at this. So, because I'm looking at the top, there may have just been a fight between the two of them. And the Tower card came out. Just as I was about to say that. So, yeah, there may have just been a fight. A serious fight of some sort. Because this is coming up as the energy between the two of them. But, I feel with the 6 of Wands that there was victory in this fight at the bottom. Something came out or things were said. There was for some reason, it's a victorious fight, though he doesn't look happy about it because now it's serious. It's not about getting happy. Like, he'll celebrate in 10 years. But right now it's getting serious. So there may have seriously been a fight, and this fight is actually beneficial in one way or another. So let's pull more for the Tower card and see what's going on. And remember, this can go, like there could have just been a fight somewhere. Who knows? But I'm pulling here asking about this Tower card and this karmic situation. But I feel like this is the woman here blocking the path, like blocking this person from walking by. No. This card is like about following your soul. For me, this is what I read this card, okay? This card is about third-party situations, following your soul, the path, a great path. But I feel like when I'm looking at this, she's like, no, you're not going to follow your path. Like, I'm not going to let you follow your path. So there's fighting in that household right now. Someone wants to get the F out of there, but their ability to do so right at this moment is being hindered. Sorry about the lighting, guys. That's the Chariot card, and that's the Three of Swords. Yeah, sorry about that lighting. So obviously we know who the someone is that wants to get the F out of there. No one wants to be around that type of energy. Okay, tell us more about her. What is this woman trying to get here? Justice, holy smoly. Karmic justice here. This is just karma. This is just another day in the neighborhood. I feel bad about this lighting. It's a little better. So we have the Hierophant and we have Justice. So what is she trying to get? Possibly like a separation settlement, or maybe, ooh, that's weird how that happened there. I was going to say, or maybe she's trying to get married for some of them. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get distracted with all this, but I don't think I will. Okay. So that's what she's trying to get, huh? Explain more, please. And then I'll clarify. Let's see what's going on here. How do I want to look at this? And let's see what's at. Oh, okay. So my new Siren card has come out. This is my Siren card now. And I don't look at sirens as really all that nice. Now that I know they were trying to detour people, I didn't even know that, but I picked up a similar message, but that they detour the ships. Yeah, this person, let's just see, Hermit, Two of Pentacles, however it comes. She's like, come here, double energy. And at times he was almost coming there, or he did come there, but then it drove him crazy and he saw he was going to craziness. This person is crazy, okay? But she could pull him in sometimes. So she did the job sometimes, but now he's like, no, I'm running. Where's he running to? The Empress. He's like, I'm out of here. This is my Cinderella card. The clock has reached 12. It is time to get out. We all know this. The shift is happening. Tell us more about this masculine here. Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands. He's just done putting any energy into this. Emperor here, he's done defending himself. He's just out. He really is going to get his wings and fly. It's almost like he grabs his heart. There's this red, it's actually a rosebud here, but it just looks like he grabs his heart and runs. Gets the F out of there. Chariot. Okay, let's clarify a bit. So with what did she want? The Justice and the Hierophant. Well, we know what she wants. We have the Lover's card here, but it's like she'll fight for this. She wants this union, but get this. This woman knows about the Divine Feminine. I'm going to tell you that now. So you probably relate when I say that, for those of you. And it's almost like you're her competition. Something like that. Like she looks at you as competition. She knows. So some of you will relate to that. So it's almost like what she wants is to win. So some of them, they're not married yet. And she's really trying to hang on to him. Some of them, they are. And for the ones that they are married, she wants an outcome in court. For the ones that they are not married, what is she trying to do? She's trying to be the winner. The Lover's card, but there's three people here. And you see the green girl? She's showing her underwear. And the man wants the other one. Okay, a little more on that if they can. It's just that she'll fight for it. She'll fight for it. She's an idiot. I'm sorry. This person's I just feel like it's very desperate energy. I don't like to say that she's an idiot. The Karmics, they're still women. They're just going through their idiot time where you have to learn. Come on. You just got to let them go. This is Karmic Justice here. the Strength card and the Justice card, and she's just sitting, like, she's like, you're not going anywhere. You're not going. She's hanging on real hard, and it's not going to work at this point for these people. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said the idiot thing, but it's true. There was just, I don't know. I see. Oh my gosh, this is what's coming out of my mouth. This type of stuff all day, guys. I said some really bad stuff that I didn't. It's not that it was bad. It was honest. And I realized I don't have a filter because I didn't mean to. I was just being honest in the moment, just like that. Oh my gosh. All the retrogrades this is a powerful retrograde. There's a lot of stuff happening, and a lot of people are coming back in my life. And I'm changing my approach to them. Very clear. Like, yeah, it'd be great to see you. Like, it would be great to see you. I haven't seen you forever, but that's all. And I'm busy. So you'll have to see me next week. I have work to do right now. Like that type of stuff, you know? Yeah, the honesty stuff is good. Of course, we just spoke about that this morning, right? The transparency. But honestly, for me, guys, and this is like the advice I would give you guys. As good as honesty is, I think it's better to censor yourself a bit. I really do. And I don't mean in a fake way, but I mean, like, I don't know. I said some stuff today that I didn't mean to say. It was truthful, but the other person could have taken it offensively. And I know it's not my job to be responsible for somebody else. But the point is like, I don't want to make someone feel bad. Like, I don't want to call someone an idiot. That's a really strong word, even if she is one. Oh, I got to stop. I'm stopping right now. Oh my God. It's bad. And my dad even said yesterday, he's like, he got himself in this conversation with someone he didn't want to. And he thought what he was saying would deter the person. And instead it made the person more interested. This is the type of energy that's going on. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let loose. We would do because of the soul and negative darkness. I really find trouble in y'all's negative and darkness empowering comments feeding the negative. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm so like, don't bother watching my channel if you don't like it. God damn it. Okay, so let's go to him. Wait, we didn't really, okay, we have the 10, he's tired of putting effort into this. Like, he's done it. He's completed this lesson. Now he's like, how do I get out of this? Okay, so look at what happened. This card came in, these two cards came in reverse. So now he's like, how do I get out of this? Oh boy. This is what I pick up with this. He's figured out how to get out of this, but he's still stressing about the money he's going to have to give up for this. So that sucks. Oh, 1 second. I need a moderator. Who can be a moderator here so I don't have to look at these people? I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if they're rude. But when I see this hide thing, I just press hide. Okay, hide. I don't know anything else there. Like, maybe I can just turn them off. Hide on this channel. Perfect. Yesterday there was racist people on here. That's fucking rude. I feel bad for people that have to deal with racism. Like, that's just crazy. Oh yeah, sorry. This is why I don't always do the live, right? I got to kind of focus here. So okay, this is what it is. I feel like he has come to like he's not so he's not so confused about the fact that he's out. You know, this would be more confusion. He's not so confused about that. But now there's other things to deal with, like a payout. So for some of them, for some reason, he may have to give her some money to get rid of her so he can have a new beginning. World card. Okay. And as for this, I'm going to do these two separately. So this siren, fucking siren. She gets all the men. Look at this. The siren. I'm asking to clarify the siren. And look at, she has the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. It's just telling us, yeah, like this is what she does. We already know what she does. Her milkshake brings a lot of guys to her yard. It really does. It does. There's something, she's a siren. She's working with the devil. from what I understand from tarot, like my readings. I don't know if that's actually the way the story goes. Okay, let's look at this Empress running to the Empress energy here. Coming in strong, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, rushing to the Empress. He's rushing to his divine feminine. He wants to have that full love, that real deal stuff. So is there anything more to pull here and see what's going on? This is Fortune. Oh, what's one more card? Come on. Let's see what comes out. Oh, well, the falseness is over now. Oh, the falseness is over now. There's unexpected joy coming. Fortune. But I wanted to see what the falseness had to do with. And it had to, and look, it's definitely the message because it stopped back here again. So it has to do with the person he had that fucking crooked connection with. And as for, oh, look at some extra cards came out. What is this? And this fell over here. So what I feel like for the divine feminine, for the people, like the ones that were awoken, that went through all of this fucking bullshit, that went through all these ups and downs, the fortune is coming, like this love, this new connection. So that's beautiful. I think my screen's yucky. That's beautiful. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's see what's going on here, so I can see if I got rid of those people who blocked me. I don't know. Is everyone else feeling the energy, or is it just me? I'm extra sensitive. I know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure, because even my dad said, like, he was getting into that conversation stuff yesterday. Comes back. Message though, but he always comes back online to check my messages though. Oh, I missed the beginning of what you said, so I didn't see it. What's going on? Let's see. Oh my god, me too. I'm feeling drained. Oh, I have cried a bit. Like there's nothing worse than knowing that you get what you focus on. I need to get my juice. Well, I guess there's nothing worse and also nothing better. But to be honest, when I think about it right now, I don't really know why I was crying today. I think I was just frustrated. Like, I was really intense, and my energy, I couldn't calm it down, and it was very frustrating. And when I get like that, I get a little bit scared because I know what I'm manifesting. Like, I know what I'm doing, right? So, I don't know, the Emperor, oh, here he is. Okay, hey. And I know what it's doing, so it makes me a little, like, even more upset. But when I see pictures coming off the wall and shit like that, like, this weird little bug, this little green bug, I've never seen it, came beside me. I'm like, are you talking to me? Like, I don't know what to say. But I actually somehow got it out without killing it, which is rare for me. Because I get scared with bugs. I want to pull one more card from this deck. I love this deck. Thank you so much, Adam. I don't know if you're on here, but it was a recent gift. This is the cover of the book. It is beautiful. And they're oracle cards. Number 35. Ooh. Huh. Let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. Well, if any of you, intended this to be for you, it's a beautiful card, I must say. I'm so sorry about the lighting, but when I move back. When I go back to my place, which will be next week, lighting will be better. So you got the journey at dusk. New beginnings, opportunity. As you work your way through life's obstacles, you will suddenly turn a corner and arrive at a clear path. If you have been living life in the fast lane, you must find time to slow down and take each day as it comes. The need to move quietly forward is important now. The need move quietly forward is important now. You do not have to make let me just, sorry, this book has spelling mistakes in it, and I can barely spell, and I catch them, and it throws me right the F off, because I want to make sure it's a spelling mistake. But the need move, doesn't mean the needy move quietly forward is important now. The need move quietly forward is important now. The need to move quietly forward. Okay. You do not have to rush decisions. Just take them as they come. Making the right choice is imperative to how things will work out in the future. So do not stress. The worst is behind you. The future is looking bright. But remember, you have been through a lot of late, as of lately. Now be kind to yourself and take things at the pace you choose. I'm sorry, guys. If you knew how funny it is that I'm catching typos, like, gosh, my best friend, if she was around, she would be just laughing. I'm catching typos, which is great. That means I'm getting smarter. It's really good. Let's pull a couple more. Just because I'm on here, I don't want to come off yet. It's Sunday, and I feel like high energy in a bad way. In some ways, like, I'm just like, I got to stay in. I can't go out there and talk to people. I did want to go to the grocery store and get some fruit, and I don't know what will come out of my mouth. It's unbelievable. And I don't mean to. So what that means, like, I got to stay away from people and not interact right now. I have a very important day tomorrow, a business meeting in the morning, and I am terrified, to be honest. I'm absolutely terrified. And I know I manifest what I think. So I'm like, you got to calm down. Like, there's no canceling this. I don't know. I'm terrified. Oh, let's see what's going on. Not even if she is wanting definite either. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. When I see all these hide things, I guess I feel like you're not a bad person. Put more on her because she's being back on ourselves. I think I can show your comment. I don't know. What's coming out? 5 of Wands. My favorite card in the deck, technically. You know why? Let's see if we can get the 4 of Wands. Because the 4 of Wands in this deck, which I would love to show you, but I can't really see it here. Somewhere hidden. The 4 of Wands in this deck shows 2 people on a Ferris wheel. One's on each side of the Ferris wheel, and it's made of wands, okay? So it says the word completion. I don't really get that word for the 4 of Wands card because this deck is a little bit different. Could mean that they complete each other. However, what I look at it as is this. I'm not talking about this card. I'm talking about the one before it, the 4 of Wands in this deck. What I look at it as is 2 people on different sides of the same coin, and they got to try and figure out how to get on the same side. You know what I mean? Because obviously we want the yin and the yang, but there's something like there's a barrier between them. So I love this 5 of Wands because it's like they came off of the Ferris wheel, took everything apart, and now they're trying to figure out how to do it. How are we going to put this back together so that it makes sense this time around? You know? Let's see what else it says. Baking soda and Epsom salt. I do Epsom salt, baking soda every day. I don't know what else to do anymore. And that's actually what I had to go and get with some Epsom salt too. And I guess I don't know. I got to hide. It's so messed up what's going on with my mouth right now. It's really weird. A lot is coming out of my mouth. It's unbelievable. And I am not putting much in besides a lot of liquids and juice. I'm just like, and I feel like in that sense, I did eat something. I forget what it was. I had something, some vegetable substance. All I know is this energy. I can't believe the amount of crap I threw out. It's not that it was crap. It's just if it's bulky, heavy, broken, old, I don't want it anymore. I love these new little light tables I'm going to have. In reverse, 8 of Cups. No more walking away is what I hear. Like, it's time to work on this. It's time for the masculine here specifically, because this is a man. And I saw it on the floor, just like this, in reverse. And I feel like it's like, no more walking away from this. It is time to figure out the yin and yang, how to make this work. It is time to put that effort in to figure out how and where the balance is. Empress, of course. And victory, of course. We want these. Wow. It is time for a new beginning on her side. She agrees. She's like, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to impregnate me with this new beginning. I'm ready for this new beginning. I'm ready for this new responsibility. I'm ready to be the best woman I can be and nurture and love and be smart and caring and all those great things and be real at the same time. Look at her, belly's out. She doesn't care. I'm ready to claim this victory for everything that has happened. I am ready to have victory. I have rised from the dead. I have made it through the dark night of the soul. I have a lot to celebrate here. I have a lot to celebrate. And this is the truth. Queen of Wands. She's ready to fight too for whatever is coming at her. She's ready. And we have the King. She's ready to fight for her king too. She's ready to do what she has to do and release the old patterns, release the old ways. And, that's kind of my motto too, is like find new solutions now, new ways to go about things. I was going to say, let's stop here. Find these new ways of doing things. With the king and queen, we don't need, say no more. The king is saying, this is why he's a king now. Because he's not walking away anymore. He's actually facing, and for some of them, this is the king facing his own emotions. So he's just moving forward, getting towards that beautiful spot here. And when I say the king, like this guy who's going to be a king any second now because of the choices he's making, to stop running away, not even just walking. Finding balance. Hello. I love it. Oh, Texas Empress. Oh, CPN Texas Empress. Yeah, the Empress is here. Absolutely. Not only is the Empress here, she's literally announcing like her rebirth. She's like, you're damn right I'm here. I went through this shit. I went through everything. I deserve to be proud of this and celebrate this. I went through all of this strife. This is the strife. You both did. Strife card. So let's see what's going on here. Karmic Divine Feminine wants to make a baby with me tonight. Oh, you're so lucky. Make a baby. Indeed, yay. Finds her twin flame because I love her. That's a good one to say. You hope your soulmate finds her twin flame because you love her. So in other words, you're releasing her and like hoping her the best and getting like on her feet too. Yeah, because it's true. Of course, they're going to go do their own thing too. Hopefully they learn a lesson. Hopefully some of them are like, they've actually worked on themselves, even though they're dependent on the masculine. They're actually, that's one of their downfalls, sure. But that's something you can change. You know what I mean? Like maybe they've turned into good people, but they're still kind of mooching or whatever you want to call it, or using or hanging on to something that they know isn't, it has to be let go of. It will be let go of. So something from it, they get to move forward too. Everyone gets to move forward if they learn. Otherwise, even if the masculine hasn't learned, and let's just say he just goes and jumps in bed with whoever, whatever, it's all going to be the same. He's just going to have another karmic. Baby comfortable in their karmic place. Some of them are comfortable in their karmic place, but I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, things are changing. I'm not even joking. I can't even joke about this. Things are changing, and you got to believe in that. Like, it's not even about for the masculines. Sure, for some it is about that woman that's he wants, but it's not even like on their mind like that for some of them. Yes, the divine feminine sparked this urge in him for him to go and search for what he wants in his like soul. So he's actually leaving the karmic more because he wants to feed his soul. And it just so happens this beautiful divine feminine awoken that in him. There's a whole other path about to come in front of you. You have a whole new journey coming your way, and you're going to have a whole new set of challenges and triggers. You know? You're single as a Pringle. I love that. That's perfect for like a karmic reading. Single as a Pringle. Oh my God. Yeah, you felt like you had to go off on someone. I get it. I didn't go off on anyone. I made such a bad mistake today, but I can't. It's just, I feel, okay, I'm actually going to say what happened. This is what happened. This is not. I'm so, okay. First of all, I'm going to say this. Obviously, there's 15,000 followers on this channel. Someone here has, illnesses and diseases, and obviously, so someone here is going to be going through this type of stuff. And I'm not saying this in any offense. I just am it just really shocked me that this came out of my mouth. This is why I learned I want to have a sensor on my mouth. I do. And I'm not trying to be fake. So I go to the sauna every day in my grandma's building. And this sauna gets so hot. And I once recently, because I made friends with all the ladies in the building, most of them are much older, and I learn a lot from them. And we have deep conversations in the sauna. And we're pretty much naked, and they're just because that's what you do. You go in the sauna, you don't normally talk, but when I'm in there, we're talking. So one day I said to the lady, and I didn't really notice that she wears a towel on her head. I said to this one lady that's always there, this blonde lady, I'm like, don't you find the sauna too hot sometimes? Do you think that our hair can burn off? Because sometimes I would go in there and it would be so hot. If I had my necklace on, I would burn. I'd have to take it off. My belly ring would burn and my head would burn. And she said to me, I'm not sure. I put a towel on my head so I don't have that problem. So I'm like, yeah, no. You don't even know what happened. You have no clue. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm going to the sauna every day and I'm always thinking in my head, my hair is on fire. My hair, this is not good for it can't be. So I started bringing the towel down too and putting it on my head and whatever. So this morning, early in the morning, I go down to the sauna and my family's been in this building for 30 years. I know everyone. Maybe I don't recognize this lady because she didn't have hair, because she had an illness. Obviously, we know what she had, and she had gone through therapy or whatever all that stuff is that I don't believe in, but she went through it, and she had, her hair was missing. There was patches. I don't care. I'm not even at this point. I'm just in the sauna, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she did her thing, and I did my thing. So she didn't come in the sauna though. And when I came out of the fucking sauna, I'm so stupid. So I come out of the sauna and I'm just standing next to her. She's in one mirror and I'm in the other, and we're just doing our thing. I don't even know what I was probably getting dressed or whatever. And she said to me, do you think that the sauna is too hot? Yes, I think the fucking sauna is too hot. I just had this conversation. So I'm not even thinking. She's right next to me, this much space between us. Okay. We're right there. I'm not even thinking, I'm thinking of the honest feelings I had. So I said to her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually didn't hear her right at first. And I'm like, oh, I just turned down the sauna when I went in there. I thought she was going to go in there, but it's too hot. And I'm like, no, I just turned it down because it is too hot. And then I'm like, oh, you're asking me, do I think the sauna is too hot? I'm like, yes, it's actually extremely hot. And I always worry my hair is going to burn off. And I fucking said that. And so at this point, I don't even realize I said something wrong. And I didn't say something wrong. So at first I'm like, I feel like my hair is going to burn off. And then I'm like, I look at her and I realize what I just said to someone who doesn't have hair. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I would say something like that. And then I'm like, well, actually, I couldn't stop talking. Like, well, actually, I do know why I said that, because I actually felt that way and have mentioned it recently. And then I'm just like in my head saying, like, shut the fuck up. And like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, wow, this is why I want a sensor on my mouth. I felt so bad. All day I thought of it. This might be the fact, like, this might be what happened, because that was the first thing that happened today. This might be what happened to fluctuate my energy along with the solar system. Like to have energy where pictures are falling down and shit. That's pretty fucked up. Where bugs are coming to talk to me. Yeah, it was not nice. And then like one thing after the other was happening, and I'm like, just shut up. Just shut up, shut up, shut up. I don't feel like that often. But then I talked to someone and I just calmed down instantly. But I still feel like going out there is no. I'm not going out there. It's scary out there. I'm looking out to the city out there. I'm like, no, no, no. But I want to. I want to get some stuff at the grocery store. My zodiac sign is I'm a double Gemini, like in the sense that I'm not going to be changing. But luckily, I have some Taurus and some Capricorn in me. I'm just trying to think where. Like they're in important positions. I forget what they are though. But so they kind of ground me a bit and help me manifest. That's why I'm able to, like, I create businesses, I get things done. And that's because of those factors. Because if I was a Gemini moon and a Gemini sun, I would be in trouble. And like Gemini, everything else. But I do have a lot of Gemini. I think I have 5 placements of Gemini. Thank God for the Taurus and Capricorn, which I never knew about until recently. And then I realized the importance of them. And luckily, my Venus is Leo. So I have that loving calmness when it comes to love, but it's very intense at the same time because I'm still a Gemini. But yeah, I tell you guys to watch that guy, Fernando. I don't know his full channel name, but Fernando, and he does signs, and he'll tell you like information about your sign, your compatibility with the sign. Just literally type in something like Leo and Venus and look for Fernando, and he drinks on there. He's awesome. And he has this crazy, ridiculous laugh that annoys me, but whatever. Because he does it in the beginning of every video. But yeah, he actually said the Venus in Leo is a very rare and like a special manifesting sign. So I have manifesting abilities. It's not even funny. But the Venus Leo, because Venus in Leo is performers, and we like to actually performers and creators. A lot of like really high actors are that. And we like to actually put something out there. So we want to see it in physical form. And that sounds exactly like me. Like I like to actually see all the things I imagine and dream of. And I do make them. I create them. What are your guys' signs? Looks like Gemini moon. I'm both, and that Fernando guy says, when you're under 30, you're your sun sign. And when you're over 30, you're aiming to be your moon sign. But I'm both the same for both of those. So, I'm stuck with myself. Fortunately. Aries, Pisces. Yeah, let me see what you guys are, because I always wonder when to do the videos, and some videos get like no views, and then some videos get lots of views, and then I'm like confused. Pisces, Libra. Awesome. Aqua sun, Aries sun, Cancer moon. Oh, see? Aries sun, Cancer moon. So if you're under 30, apparently you're more the Aries, and over 30, you're going to start shifting into that moody Cancer. Just a warning. That's a good one though, because I don't know, like the grouchy elderlies. Virgo, Libra, cusp, and Cancer moon. So why do they hide yours? Let's see. Show. Virgo, huh? My cap. Aries are the best. Aries are great. As for the best, Aries are intense. That's what I think about Aries. My first thing to say. Very intense. In the sense of like action. They kind of remind me a little bit of a Sagittarius, but I don't know if I'm off on that, but that's what I feel the energy is similar of, because all the Sagittarius I know, they just get things done. Maybe it's in a different way than Aries, but I feel like Aries gets things done as well. Let's see, solo and yeah. About to be 50 in October. So you're moving it. Are you the one that's the Cancer? The sisters are so moody, huh? Aries, and they're so moody. Yeah, like to be honest, I don't hang around with a lot of Aries, but it's not because of any specific reason. But if they're moody, that would make sense. I meet up and like make friends with a lot of Sagittarius, my opposite sign. Cancers love me. Scorpios are very attracted to me. I don't care. Capricorns, I don't hang out with. Like, not that I don't hang out with, actually. My grandma was a Capricorn. I don't date. Like, so far, the only Capricorns I know, I've just been they're just too, I guess we can say meticulous, or like something about the way they want things, but it's not fun. Like, at least have it a fun way. For me, I'm just like, no. You know, for example, I would like a guy who likes to like go to the restaurant and get a couple different plates to share. That'd be awesome. Well, the Capricorn person I know, I remember there is actually two that I went on a date. No, only one I went on a date with. The other one, he really obsessively pursued me. But the Capricorn took me on a date, and he's like one meal, like we ordered like one meal and one entree to share. I don't know. Like, but we didn't share anything of our food. I don't know. A lot of people I go out with will get like a couple appetizers and stuff or something. And so we can like share and enjoy everything and have like little things to nibble on. Not like one big hunk of whatever and one big hunk of something for him, and like don't touch each other's plate and all this bullshit. And it's just like, no, never. And then the other Capricorn was psycho. He actually was stalking me. I didn't know. And when he saw me with my friend, like he told her to come over. She said she's bringing her friend, and he knew who I was. He didn't say like, oh, like I know who she is or whatever. And he like knew all my business. And he's like, I'm on your Instagram. He's like, I know you work when I used to be in real estate. He's like, you're at on Bathurst or whatever he said. And I'm like, what the? He's like, I saw you get out of the cab. I'm just like, you are nuts. And that was it. And he gave me his key the day he met me to his home. He gave me a fucking key with a fob to get in his condo to his home. And he's like, I will give this to you. Because at the time I wanted to move. So I was mentioning, like, we were just having small talk. And he's like, I'm going to give you my key. You're more than welcome to come there anytime. I'm going away on a trip for a week, and you can move your stuff in. Like, you can stay there. You can. I'm like, holy no. So yeah, that was bad. That was the second Capricorn, and I was like, no, done. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I found today? So today's the 7th, right? Let me make sure. Oh my gosh. So when I was cleaning at my place, first of all, I found a birthday or a Christmas card, whatever it is, from my grandma. And it was from 2006. And the reason I know is because I left a lottery ticket that she had given me in there. I don't know if I ever even checked it, but it's old. Like, obviously I can't win now. But so it had the date on it. So that's from my grandma. Like, I get to know that's like 12 years ago. I'm like, wow, or whatever. Then another piece of paper fell out, and it was part of a plane ticket, or like, you know, the itinerary or whatever it is. And it said July 7th, but it didn't have a year, because it was like saying like seat row July 7th, whatever. Like it wasn't about like the year and all of that. Like it was, and it said that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like that must have some sort of meaning to it. Like that's nuts. What are the chances? And I was going to throw out the cards. I'm like, why do people give cards? And, you know, a couple of the cards I looked at from people I don't give a damn about, and I threw them out. And that one card, I'm like, the writing looked familiar. Like it looked like my grandma. So I'm looking at it. When I saw the date, like she didn't write the date on the card. She just said, I love you, Jenny. She calls me Jenny. And she's the only one. And she actually like engraved it in a bracelet she gave me. Like she doesn't know my name is Genevieve. She doesn't even know. She thinks it's Jenny with a J. So anyhow, like there, like, let me see my grandma's card. And she just said, I love you. And it just reminded me like of the olden days when she was in such a better place. Like she was just so happy and energetic. So that was nice. And then to find that ticket from July 7th, if it's from 2006, like what does that mean? I don't know if anyone knows what that type of stuff means. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 to 10. So now it's 2018, 19, 20, 21, and 18. So 8, yeah, so 12 years. I don't know. And I was thinking like crazy ass people. Overall, my crazy ass people. Cappy. I don't know why it's hiding your guys' comments. They're fine. But yeah, I don't know what the 12-year, like if there's a 12-year cycle or something, because I was thinking the 12 Zodiac signs and, you know, I don't know. Because I always think of a completion in 10 years. And I'm like, maybe I'm wrong with completion years. Maybe it's actually like a different number. Like maybe it's 12 or something, or maybe there's something with the 12s. So I guess I should look into that. I just thought that was, and so my flight was from Philadelphia, first of all. And when I see Philadelphia, that is my first real bullshit boyfriend. He was definitely a player, but I lived with him. We had a really fun life, I guess you could say. He was a total player, total user of women. I would say, like, I met other girls he was dating and what, like, you know, he was getting stuff from them. I was very young when I met him. Well, in my eyes, I was actually 19, I believe. But yeah, so it was from Philadelphia. It was really scratched up. So I don't know if it was going to or coming from. I feel like it was coming home from, but I forget why I think that. So I was like, oh, like, great. I wonder if there's something I got to learn there now or look into now, and just weirdness. But then if it was from then, well, no, it could have still seeped into my, yeah, that would make sense, I guess. It's a long time ago. Holy. Let's see what's going on here. The worst kind of guys. Who? The worst kind of guys. Caps. I don't know. I don't know if they're the worst kind of guys, but I don't even know much about them except for the ones I've met. And like the women caps I meet, I actually get along with them, but they're bitches. Like they're not nice. Not in a bad bitch way. Like in a like strong, my way. There's no even highway. It's my way type of thing. Smart, very smart, meticulous, good with money. Because they're like, we're doing it like this. Of course I'm getting money. It's my everything type of thing. I don't know. But yeah, they all were making good money. Actually, the Capricorns I know are pretty rich. Good for them. Oh my gosh. What's going on? I would never date Cancer. Is that a Cancer? No, that's not a Cancer sign. A Capricorn? I don't even know what signs those little symbols are. I think I know any caps. What don't I know? I don't think I know a Taurus besides myself. Well, no, I'm not a Taurus, but I have that energy. It's so weird. Like, I know I'm not a freaking Taurus, but I have that in my chart. Just trying to think. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I don't have any friends, but I'm sure I know them because I know their energy for sure. Target, go for it. Focused. See, those earth signs and we're not the best of like we're good, but I really truly have no interest. So I don't know what to say about them. Like, it's not that I have no interest. I'm just saying when it comes personally on relationship level, but I don't have an interest in any other sign right now anyways, besides my one sign. But personally on my interest level, like earth signs, I'm just like, get away. But I think the females I get along with, from what I know. Yeah, and I never ask what signs. It's not that I care what sign, but I just know that me and certain signs don't blend. I just know that. But no, I've never like been like, I do ask obviously what sign they are eventually, but like I don't like start off like, what is your sign? And if you're a Sagittarius, it's a no because they annoy me. I go for the feeling. Aqua and Leo are my way or the highway. I think Aqua and Leo are more my way or the highway. Leo is like, Leos are my way or the highway in a sense, but if you have a real smart reason why you want to do it a different way, they're definitely open. And that's what I truly like. I know Leos. I have friends that are Leos. They're very similar, like all of them. They all have a weird voice. It's so weird. It's a deep voice. It's a very strong, like in a sense, it's a very sexy voice. All of the Leos I know. I don't know why. One of them, she told me her voice got messed up when she was a kid and she was happy about it because she always wanted a deep voice. So, and it is like raspy, right? But they're smart. So even though, you know, for Leos, they're my way or the highway, a lot of times it's the smart decision. But if you have a smarter plan, from what I see, because I always, not always, but a lot of times I do have a smart plan. And as for aquas, I don't know. I feel like the Capricorns are worse actually than the aquas. Like the aquas, even if it's like, I don't think like it's there's a difference when it's my way or the highway and no one wants to go your way, or my way or the highway and you're fun to go with. You know what I mean? That I kind of get more with the aqua. Like we want to go your way type of thing. It's not like you can't force us type of thing, but we want to. That's how I kind of feel. But with the Caps, I just feel that they're so strict. Looks like we have a good blend of every sign up here. I sit here, like my grandma used to sit out here and just look for hours, and I do the same thing. Since I've been staying here, I just sit out here and look and look and look and look. I'm rubbing my cut on my forehead right now. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I have a meeting tomorrow. It looks like I may be in a domestic abuse relationship or something. It's ridiculous. I'm even contemplating wearing a baseball cap, but that would look even worse because I'm trying to look professional and I only have a baseball cap here. Who's a liar? Capricorns? Oh, imagine. Are the Capricorns liars? I don't know if Capricorns are liars, but if they are, they're psychotic, if that's the case. Because if Capricorns are liars, all I'm going to say is I'm running. I'm out. I'm not ever going to go near one. Yeah. See, you're so I used to like, not now. Now I'm happy with my double Gemini, but sometimes I wish I had like a Gemini. And what else would I pick for my 3 top signs in my chart? Well, I have it. I have Leo in my Venus, Gemini as my sun sign for sure. And what would I blend? My moon sign, I wouldn't mind Sagittarius. Even Scorpio, because I like Scorpios. Like I like that dark energy. Or Cancerish. I like that energy. But maybe not me be the Cancer energy. What else would I do? I like Leo. I like my Leo. I like my Gemini. And my moon, I would pick, I don't know. I keep on thinking Sag. The reason I know I would pick Sagittarius is because every Sagittarius I know is very successful. They get shit done too. And they're very like just getting along type of thing, type of energy. Aquarius, huh? Yeah, I could imagine two Capricorns would be good together. You guys need to stay together. Capricorns need to be with each other. I really feel that. I don't know. Like, if you got that energy and they got that energy, I think that sounds perfect. Aquas actually wants freedom, and if you control them, they're like, no. That's the thing everyone says about Gemini, and I don't see it, but I know it's true. It's really funny because I'm like, I don't want freedom. Like, I want to have a relationship, like not being like free to do whatever. But it's weird because I do want that clingy relationship. I do want that, but the truth is, I do enjoy my time alone. I love to be with someone else. Unless they annoy me. If they don't annoy me, I feel like I do want that relationship of like being, maybe it's my Leo, maybe my Venus in Leo, that's what it's bringing out. Because everyone's like, oh, be careful with the Gemini, like they'll leave, they don't stick around. I'm really the opposite. If I like you a lot. I don't know. I don't get sick of people usually. I really, really don't. And I wish, probably because I don't give myself a chance to get sick of them. I'm just accepting it. I'm like, yeah, I do call them. I do move forward. I just do. I have to accept it. I'm not someone to sit back and wait. But I don't want to be with anyone 24 hours. Yeah. You know why I don't want to be with anyone 24 hours? Because like, this is the thing. I think about like Yoko Ono or whatever, her and her Beatles man. I feel like they were together a lot and they love being together a lot. And I love that energy, but obviously he did have to go and do his work and stuff like that. But point being, if I had someone like that, like, I don't know, do I have a couple $1 million in the bank? Like, do I have that freedom? Am I zen like that? No. You know what I mean? Even if I had everything taken care of, 24 hours, 7 days a week, no. But that's unrealistic. But to be like, yeah, I want to come home to you. Yeah, I want to kiss you in the morning. Yeah, I want to go like on trips together. Okay, this is it. Yeah, I do want to do all that stuff. But guess what I don't want to do? My pet peeves. I don't want to go to the grocery store with you. I don't want to go to the pharmacy with you. I want my own space in the kitchen. I'll do the cooking type of thing. Like, you know what else I have this thing? Like, I would like to travel separately. I don't know if this sounds weird, but when I travel, I'm very comfortable. And I'm very like, I don't give a fuck. I don't look like me. I look like a bit of like a homeless person or something. And I'm like, why do people have to travel together? I don't really want to travel together. I want him to go set up the hotel or set up our Airbnb or do what he has to do. And I'll arrive when I'm ready. So I don't want to go to the grocery store or pharmacy, and I don't really want to travel together. But I do want to be on the trip together. So yeah, in those senses, like, I feel like that's a good, I don't want to do like the small things together that you can do on your own, like go and get groceries. We don't need two people for that. Write it down on the list and I'll take it. I'll go get it. So in that way, I like some independence. But I mean, I don't know. No, I would be annoyed if you wanted to come to the grocery store. I literally get annoyed when I see couples there. I know it's so bad. And I'm sure you guys get to go grocery shopping with your guy all the time. And like, bravo. But it gets annoying to me. I'm like, why is there two people there? I think it's also my state of mind. Like, you could be doing other tasks type of thing. Yeah, I don't know. So there's a few things I don't want to. Oh my gosh, arguing about money is not even on my list, because if that ever happened, I wouldn't be with them. That's it. I just saw arguing with money. Arguing with money about money. Those type of things I don't even hear or deal with. And the reason is because my whole life, I've had this like stressful life of taking care of myself. Not stressful, but like I had to learn how to take care of myself. I've never, okay, let's just say it happened in the beginning when I was in high school and stuff. Yeah, I had like a broke boyfriend. But every time I was dating someone, they just were better and better and better and had more and more money. Always. It never regressed. It never went backwards. And not only that, the thing is, I never looked for money. I've told you guys this stuff before. I never looked for money. I could meet a guy driving a Corolla, and that's his like winter beater car. He has a Lamborghini. Like that's how crazy it is. And if someone, because it's in my system, like I've embedded that in my system. I want to be successful and I want the person I'm with to be successful since day one, since I was a child. I always said I'm never going to be marrying anyone just because they have money. I'm never going to have a kid with someone just because they have money, because I want a child made out of love, and that's it. I don't care. I don't care. I always say, like, I don't care. Like, I want it love. Like, let's just say someone goes through a hard time or they're broke or whatever. They better be determined to get back on their feet. But if someone's broke with determination and going at it every day to get stuff done and do stuff on their own and not working like for someone, because that's not going to help you get far if you don't have a few income sources. As long as they're going for something, I'm good. But I still never had to deal with that. I always got people that were successful in my life, always. And we're still going for it, always. Work every day, no matter what, going to get their goals accomplished. So if anyone ever argued with me about money, I would never see them again. They would never see me again. It would never be in my, I could never, I don't know. There's something about it. It makes me sick thinking about it, to be honest. And I am not an overspender. Like, I'm trying to be here, not spending any money at all. And just like, I have like some pickles I brought with me from my place today earlier. Like, it's not about me spending money and having lots of money to spend. I like security, yes. But I don't. Anyone argue with me about money that is having relations with me, you're out. Out. Unbelievable. It makes me very anxious just thinking about it, along with the retrogrades. Holy shit. Man, Tuge, if they never said that, I would walk. Yeah, I don't know, like petty or whatever. I don't know. I'm not asking for their money, but if they argue with me about any money, anything. Like if I was ever like, you have $20 and he's like, why are you asking me for $20? Like I'm going to the fucking grocery store. Done. Like, you know, or I'm going to the corner store. Like I asked for 20. I'm not going to go find my purse or like anything. Done. I swear to you. And I've never had to have that discussion with anyone either that I'm with. I attract a certain type of guy, even though in their own way they're different. They are successful. They are very smart. They're always very worldly. They're very compassionate. And when those type of features are missing, I'm not attracted to them. They have to be a caring, sincere person, and they don't have to be flashy. Most of them are not flashy, but I have had my sessions with flashy people. And I don't care. You can do whatever you want, but I'm not looking for flashy. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm looking for a feeling that I have inside. That's how I go about it. But yeah, like flashy is not my favorite thing with someone. Like I did have one person I was seeing for a very long time, and his flashiness sometimes got me uncomfortable because it was absolutely ridiculous. Like red Versace shoes with like a red blazer or red pants. Like you don't wear red Versace shoes with any other red item. That's how I feel personally. Like we don't need all the red. Okay? I'm cracking myself up. I feel like I'm going nuts. It's just the energy is just nuts. And I've actually said that a couple times today. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jen, like your thoughts, you just can't calm them down. I love humility. But you know, the thing is, I had to learn as well. It is nice to have nice things and you deserve to have nice things. And to be honest with you, nice things last longer. So it's actually more of a smart choice to invest in nice things. I'm telling you, you buy a certain belt from somewhere And within a couple years, usually it's worn out and broke and whatever, you buy a good quality belt. It may last you 10 years. I'm like that. I'll buy something, let's just say a pair of shoes, and I'll do the math. I'll be like, okay, if this lasts me a year, it's like $750 a month type of thing. Like, so this is how I think about things. Like, how many years is it going to last me? How am I going to wear it often? And now I just stop over indulging in things. Like, I want particular good quality and I want to wear them. I don't care if I wear the same outfit every day. Around here, I have a few items I brought here with me, a little pile of clothes over there. And I'm just wearing them every day, like just shifting them around and washing them and wearing them. And I don't care. You really don't need, it's good to wear your clothes, like wear them out so you can throw them out and get some new ones. Leos are sweet, huh? I only know Leo females and they are so sweet. They really are. I don't know a Leo male and I think that that's good. I think the women should be Leos and they are they're really, the word that I'm looking for is like, they listen. That's what it is. And that's a really good quality to have. You want to keep your man when you get into union and everything. Listen, become the listener. Switch it up. Hear about what they've been doing. Like, ask them questions in a nice way. Like, what are your goals? Like, where do you want to be in 5 years? And those type of things. That's the type of things Leos do. They do that. I'm telling you. That one I know for sure. They're like, oh, like they'll be the type to be like, tell me more. Like, oh, really? Like, how does that happen? How do they do that then? And well, what do you do after that type of thing? Because they're smart but it's not that they do it naturally. It's because they want to be smart. So they ask questions. You have to ask questions. As a Leo, Ashley, Leos are sweet. Yeah, they are. Don't double cross them. Kinda. I don't know. I didn't double cross a Leo, but a Leo double crossed me. And actually this happened recently, but it's like, don't double cross me. Sorry, Leos. And it was actually, this is funny. It was a Leo that told me about the other Leo. They don't even know each other. This is how karma works. I think I told you guys about this recently anyways. Someone had said, the person I had lived with, maybe she's watching, perfect. I didn't know that she had said this. So anyways, point being, when I moved out, they tried to ask me for extra rent. Like, this is to make a long story short, okay? For extra rent. But when you make a rental agreement, like, you can't all of a sudden ask someone for more and change I am all about the contract. You agreed to it. I asked you. This was clear. I lived there long enough, So point being, I leave. I didn't give them their extra rent because it was not part of my, why? How do you come up with extra rent all of a sudden? Anyhow, long story short, right? So this is over a year and a half later. I'm sitting with my friend and their rent calculations were very small. They were they just wanted an extra $300. I paid all my rent on time every month, by the way, okay? The amount we agreed on. So I'm sitting with my friend, my Leo friend, in our pool chatting. And I'm like, sometimes they cross my mind and I feel like I should just give them this $300 and get over with it. And she's like, well, what is the $300 for? And I'm like, well, they tried to say I owe them, they wanted back payment to make the rent higher and to pay whatever. So I don't agree with it because that wasn't in the agreement. But I'm like, maybe I just give it to them so they can shut the F up and and it's not that they ever talk to me or ever ask me for it anymore. But I once in a while used to think about it, about how they turned on me like that, how the family had turned on me and would ask me for extra money. It didn't make sense. I'm like, what the fuck happened with that? They were my friends. And then my friend said to me, she's like, you know what? It's funny you're saying that. She's like, because I remember about a year ago, her family member was over. Who knows the other Leo that I used to live with the family. I was renting from them. So she's like, yeah. She's like, let's call her Sarah. Sarah told me that the Leo said you never paid rent. and you left the place without ever paying rent, and it was a disaster, like all this shit. And she's like, so fuck them. And she's like, how dare they ever talk about you like that? Here you are offering to give them extra money for no reason out of thin air. And she's like, fuck them. She's like, she's already bad-mouthed you, so don't give her anything. And I was like, wow. So now this is known. And there will be a time when paths cross, and it won't be, something will happen in the way where this is the thing. I am a very honest person. So let's just say we had an argument in front of a group of people. Like, let's just say I'm like, I heard you said that. That's really, really rude of you, or whatever, right? I'm a very honest person. People know when I speak, I'm being honest. So if I even said to her right there in the argument and said, I paid my rent every month, you're like, whatever I say, people around us are going to know, yes, that woman sounds like she paid her damn rent. So I don't know what will happen, but I know something will happen. You cannot fuck with anyone that is genuinely kind-hearted and has good motivation and good intentions. You cannot fuck with anyone like that and not have a repercussion. And it will not have to come from me. But I guarantee if it hasn't happened already, it will. And sometimes, in some cases, it's instant, and it's very scary in some cases as well, because it's nothing I have control over or any one of us have control over. But if you fuck around with someone that is absolutely pure-hearted and has no bad intention, even if the person's going through a bad day or going through a bad time, but they're not being they're not a dark heart, they're actually just going through a rough time, and they're still a soft heart, they're still a loving heart, and you fuck with that person, you're in trouble. And it happens. And you will have a loss. Something will happen. And it may be 10 times bigger than whatever was caused between you two. And it can be very scary. I'm sure some of you have experiences like that where something happens and the payback happens and you had nothing to do with it. Nothing. And I've had things like that happen to the point where police were involved. I had nothing to do with what happened. I couldn't believe what happened. Absolutely terrible incident. Nothing to do with me whatsoever. But there was a huge investigation. Apparently phones were tapped. I don't know. And all I'm saying is that person had recently really done something bad to me. But I didn't pay back. I didn't do any payback. Because what are you going to do? For some things, you know what I mean? Some things, what are you going to do? Really, there's only few options, and I'm not willing to take them because I like my freedom. So, This one I'm going to leave up for a long time because it has a karmic reading at the beginning. So I don't care to take this down because no one's going to watch after the karmic reading, really. If they want to watch the karmic reading, they're probably not going to stay on for an extra hour after. There's a little extra reading afterwards too. But yeah, this will be staying up. You act up when people lie? No, I used to. But my acting up would be to cut them off. That type of shit. Or call them out on it or whatever. But now, it depends on the lie. And it depends on who the person is to me. Because I don't care if a stranger lies. A stranger, I don't care. Not really. I'll fuck with them. And I'll play with it, right? I'll be like, oh yeah, really? Okay, so where'd you get that info? But when a friend who knows me, a person who knows me lies, it's different because I am that type of person. You know me. It's you like me or you don't. Definitely no. Call out. I do call out. I know Scorpio females, and they are I like them though. That's the thing. I wouldn't mind having that in my chart. I have no Scorpio in my chart whatsoever, okay? Which is crazy. Because I do have the dark side, but not it's a different vibe. I like them. I like them. life is about making choices and having fun. And if I could pick, I would have Scorpio. That's what I would have as my third, as my moon Scorpio. Oh my gosh, I'd be so crazy in a strategic way. I don't know. I like that. It's stupid. It's like, it's not healthy. I'm going to say that for the Scorpios. I know it's dangerous behavior, not healthy. But they get what they want on top of it, in a sense. Like, the Scorpios, I know technically, sure, they got what they want. They wanted money and they wanted security. They got that, but they didn't get it the exact way. They didn't get the exact happy home they thought they were going to have, and that with the exact person. All of them are divorced or separated or whatever from the goal that they had. But yeah, I don't know. I like that. I like the Scorpios. I don't know why. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with, like, you have to pick. So I'm happy-go-lucky, sweet girl. And, like, if you had the options and stuff, I'd probably put a little Scorpio in me like that. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I like it. Scorpios are interesting. I just don't I don't care anymore about those things because, Scorpio comes up honest and loyal, but if you go there, my Scorpio comes up. Yeah, Scorpios are loyal for sure. They're honest in a sense because they know how to manipulate the truth. So it's still a truth. From what I see, if Scorpios wanted to lie, like to authority or to anyone, they're very good at it, but they usually know their rights always. All the Scorpios I know are very into law. One of them is actually into law, but the other ones, they just for some reason know the law, whether it be for work or just for whatever reasons they know the law. I love that the sun has set. It's so nice. They are dark and mysterious, period. All self-action. Definitely dark. You know what? I dated a Scorpio. Get this. This is fucked up. And when you don't notice these things, like these are the things that can ruin a marriage. You just don't notice like the little things aggravate you. So anyways, I was in the office and I'm like, I keep on looking for things and like, it's always dark. And I'm like, I can't find anything. And I remember I was getting so frustrated. Like this is after months. I guess I didn't realize that I was picking up on something that was going on for months. Like it's always dark there. But I guess I just like exploded. And I'm just like, I can never find anything. Like I'm always leaving stuff. And he would just walk over and be like, it's right there. And like, or right there or whatever. And I realized he could literally see in the dark. And I think that's actually like a Scorpio trait. And I was just fuming. I'm like, turn on I lost it. I'm like, I've had it. Turn on the fucking lights. But yeah, and the funny thing is that same Scorpio, he was very into like trinkets and gadgets. He had dark vision goggles or whatever, like some sci-fi crap. But in general, he could see in the dark. He was very healthy. He really was. His eyesight was like, I know that. Like I just, from conversations, like he really could see in the dark. He never said that, but now when I put it all together, like he's a psycho. Crazy. I just logged on. Oh, well, hi. Welcome. Yeah, we've been on here a while. Sneaky, he probably had it. No, like if you're talking about what I just said, like I used to lose things, not lose things. I just couldn't see them. They were sometimes right in front of my friggin' face. And he would just come over and be like, it's right here. What is wrong with you? Calm down. Like turn on the fucking lights. Like just turn on the lights. Those are the little things, honestly. Catch them early. If I had communicated that with him like a year before, just like advice, like, just be like, I really need the light. I know you can see in the dark, but I really need some light. Can you please, just so I don't get irritated, and communicated, that would have, deleted that whole argument. Not that I'm with him and I really don't care, but because that type of shit can ruin a marriage. Those are how some of these marriages, that's because they're not strong. They're not meant to be together. So one day someone fucking freaks out all of a sudden because like of the you put your shoe by the door and done. I'm divorcing. I'm done. It's not strong, right? I happen to know Broccoli Woman is a Scorpio. That's very possible. That's because I look at the Broccoli Woman as the millionaire woman with the broccoli attributes. And like, the millionaire, like my shit don't stink. That could be a Scorpio. You are right. That really could be a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios, you're right. Like I can definitely see them coming across as innocent and being great liars if they wanted to be. For sure. They're the dark side, right? I'm a left learning. You're left-handed. I'm not. No, I'm just reading what you're writing. I knew a left-handed girl. She was so smart. This Cancer. Well, I'm talking about her like I don't know her. I know her. She's gone, but and she had great writing, and she would always write like this, and it would always be slanted. It would be awesome. Her writing was awesome. It was almost like calligraphy. And yeah, she was so smart in the sense she could remember people's first and last names, phone numbers, like numbery stuff or spelling. This is the girl I was saying would laugh her ass off if she saw me picking up spelling mistakes in tarot reading books. Like I used to have to ask her for everything to spell everything. I would like to be skeptical of astrology. Like I wish I could be like, no, astrology isn't true, but it is. It is true. I have to accept it. I just have too many traits with what the descriptions are of a true Gemini. Not only that, I have this, it's not here. I'm not at my place. I have a birthday book, which I got from a Scorpio, from the same Scorpio girl. So over 15 years ago. And I got it from her because I borrowed it and I never gave it back because it was the best fucking book ever. It's like that thick and it says birthday. So I'm going to read it for us one day. I'll pull out I'll read a few for a few people. And guess what? I'm born on the day of laughter and sadness. I'm born on the day the girl from Wizard of Oz, like me and her are both born on the same day. She killed herself. A lot of suicides on my day because we literally are the day of laughter and sadness. Like this is so true for me. Now I'm totally learning to work with that because honestly, I could definitely go down, like down, very sad. And I could make myself look kind of happy somewhat, but point being, we have very extremes. I don't know. And this is years ago, I got that book and like, it just eats at me. Like, I just can't deny it. I can't deny astrology. And I don't even know much about it. And I wish I knew more. And I wish I can organize my time better. And maybe I can just do it instead of wishing. That's what, just so you know, I talked to someone today, very successful. I admire this person. He said, don't apologize. Just don't do it. And he's like, don't wish. Just go do it. Keep that in mind. Like, just go do it. And he's so successful. So just keep that in mind. Just go do it. I had someone come up to me on Saturday and ask me if I know people that would invest in his company. Hell no. First of all, like, you don't. And I said to him, well, go and like start, like do something and go get a grant. And he's like, no, I need more money than that. But if you have a company and you have an idea, I'm going to tell you, you need to start making it happen. Like, you need to actually get whatever you can to make it happen. And if that's too hard, go get a grant. Like, go find someone yourself. But don't ask someone else to find someone, first of all, especially another business owner. If I get a loan, I get it from my own business. And don't come to a business owner who has worked their ass off to create products and be like, I need more money than that to start it. Well, if you can't even start it, then no one's going to be able to see what you want to make. You have to actually like try and make it. It's just the way it is. And do what you can, like, to be as close as you can to what you want to get to, so that you can at least have an example of what you're trying to create. Like, you just expect people to hand you over money. I will say I know one person that kind of did happen. And he has a very successful restaurant. Someone gave him $10,000 to start, and he started. And then he started investing when he saw the man was doing stuff. So that was so annoying when that guy asked me that. I didn't say all that stuff. Thank God that all didn't come out of my mouth. But I'm looking at him. I didn't say anything. I was just like, fuck off in my head. Like, get out of here. Go. Blah. Not like this. Every sign has ego. I guess every sign has to have ego. We all do. Every person has ego. So yeah, every sign has ego for sure. That was a problem with, so remember I told you guys this Fernando guy that you might want to go listen to, he was talking about Leo and Venus, and I have Leo and Venus, and we're very unique, and we're very big time manifestors, very happy. We light up the whole room, like all that type of stuff, which is so true. We can change like everything in a room, the atmosphere. But guess what he said? And it's so true. He said the problem is, because he is a Leo and Venus. The problem is with Leo and Venus, our whole life, we're told we're so beautiful because it's our energy. Like whether you're so beautiful or not, it's your energy, right? And this is so true. My whole life, I was always told, I'm so beautiful. You're going to have anything you want. You're going to get everything you want. Everything, like, as if like my world was supposed to come to me. And it's really shitty when you start to grow up and realize like that is not reality. You actually have to go and do something, like, because everything did come to me and everything does come to me quite easily. I had a great, like, as rough as my life may have been, when I really look at it, I was very lucky and very fortunate. And many times, like, I had angels around me. And I did always have people telling me I was beautiful. And I remember to the point where I would used to wish that I wasn't like that. Like, and I forget what I would tell myself why, because I think it was because I wanted people to like talk to me and not like, who cares what someone's looks like? Like people coming up to you saying you're beautiful. Like, you're like, yeah, okay. Like, what do you say to that? Where's the conversation there? And it's true. And he mentioned that. So apparently people with my mixture there, Leo, Venus, were very narcissistic. So I had to like listen to what he was saying. And I'm not going to deny it. I don't think I'm narcissistic at all. But what he described is very true. We are used to being the center of attention. We are used to having all eyes on us. And we are used to doing stuff for ourselves and being, applauded for that. Makes sense. So apparently we have to like, I guess in the sense, maybe I'm working on that, or maybe I've already been working on that. Like I try to make things about other people. I actually consciously try to listen to the other people. I'm like, I'm going to learn more by listening instead of always talking and always doing all of that stuff. And I've been working on that stuff for years. I didn't know though that my mixture is actually a very narcissistic mixture, which, I'm open-minded. So I didn't just jump on the defense and say, no, not me. I was like, damn, I'm like, great. Now I have more stuff to work on. Great. Like exciting. Now I might have narcissistic tendencies that I got to check out. Yeah. So what he was talking about was Leo and Venus. He does videos for like Gemini and Sun, Gemini and Moon, Gemini and Venus. Type it in. His name is Fernando, but just type in, because I just looked up Leo and Venus. He did part 2 yesterday. Oops. And he does part 1s and part 2 sometimes. He'll do like compatibility, like Scorpio and Gemini, Cancer and Gemini, Aquarius and Gemini. He must have at least 1,000 videos up. I don't know, but I'm guessing. And it's good. It's good. I donated. Did I donate? I forget. I think he had an issue with the donate because he didn't put the link up, and I don't have time to go typing things in. And I told him, put the proper link up so people can just click and donate, because he doesn't do astrological readings. He tells you about the characteristics. So you're not going to find your monthly on there. You're not going to find a weekly or anything like that. It will be Leo and Venus, Gemini and Venus. Part 1, part 2. Men and women. Sometimes he even breaks it down like that. Fernando. I'm sure some of you just checked it out. Like, found him. And follow. Anyhow, I need to find some food. Okay, guys. I had a really good time on here. This was awesome. Fernando, there you go. Homie. Yeah, he's French. His name is on there. Prude Homie. Fernando, Prudhomme. Yeah, he's good. I wish we could just have one sign because it would just go. I like variety. I wish we could have all 12 somewhere. Like everyone had all 12 put somewhere different. No repeats. That'd be interesting. Like a Russian roulette, no repeat. He likes his cocktails. Yeah, it's cocktails he has, not like, he always has a cocktail. Yeah, Fernando. Oh, yeah, I recommended him a long time ago, and I put the link in there. I'm just too lazy to do that now because I'm too hungry. Okay, guys, I'm going to go, though. Thank you so much. Ciao for now. Bye.